Now go. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. This commission and for Putnam County is now in session. God bless the United States, God bless Putnam County, and God bless this honorable commission. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Just a brief word. Both our chairman and our chairman pro tem are absent tonight, so in their absence, the duty falls to the parliamentarian. That's me, so that's why I'm standing up here tonight. First order of business is the invocation. That'll be from District 2.
All right. Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for letting us be part of it, giving us the strength to participate. Be with those that are in need and comfort. Just be with us as a body and help us make business decisions for this county. Bless this county. Bless the people in it. Through Christ our advocate. Amen.
Amen. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Can we do the roll call, please?
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take your handsets, press yes, and let's stop right there, please. Everybody press yes and just stop right there. Let's see. Should have a couple of handsets. Where's, don't hit confirm yet. Don't hit, hang on. Where's, time out. Don't hit confirm yet. Where's Mr. Rogers? And put them right here, so I'll know where. Yeah, just proceed. Yeah. I didn't need the whole thing. Okay, as long as you're, okay, I'm fine. All right, now everybody press confirm, please. Everybody press confirm. All right. All right. Mr. Interim Chairman, we have 22 present, 2 absent. I declare there is a quorum.
All right, thank you. Now for approval of the agenda, I will entertain a motion.
Motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Item number 6, approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved.
Second.
And we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Unfinished business and action thereon by the board. Item A, a report of standing committees. Planning Committee.
No unfinished business.
Fiscal Review Committee.
No unfinished business.
Nominating Committee.
No unfinished business.
All right. Item B, public comment period. Are there any public comments?
I think you have 2, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
Grayson Cupid, I'm not sure if I pronounced that name. Okay.
Is it Mr. Cupid? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cupid.
All right, Mr. Cupid, I will give you 3 minutes. Let me set the timer here. And you may begin.
Well, good evening, Commissioners, and thank you for this opportunity to speak. My goal in speaking tonight is to ask this Commission to consider using the fairgrounds as an opportunity to address the affordable housing crisis in this county. In 2023, we hosted a community survey that garnered hundreds of responses where we asked people to tell us about the issues they would like to see our local government address. Through those responses and numerous one-on-one conversations, the #1 issue for Putnam Countyans, young or old, Democrat or Republican, was affordable housing. Meanwhile, a presentation last week at our Chamber of Commerce identified Putnam County ranking 90th out of 95 Tennessee counties for housing affordability. My point here is that we are in an extreme and unprecedented situation, and it requires creative solutions. We need our commissioners to recognize that we need affordable housing more than we need a Target or a Home Depot. We may need to consider aggressive rezoning for higher density housing. We may need to consider tax relief for developers or landlords who will commit to providing housing that our citizens can afford. And we may need to consider county-level stipends to assist struggling renters or first-time homebuyers. What we don't need is a county commissioner mocking a Herald Citizen article referencing the use of fairgrounds for affordable housing by suggesting the fairgrounds be sold for more Mexican restaurants and payday loan establishments. Putnam County has a poverty rate of 17%. That's way higher than the national rate of 10%. And for our people paying more than half of their gross income for a place to live, this is a serious problem. As our county commissioners, y'all are among the few people who have the power to fix it. And you'll have a responsibility to offer serious solutions to keep this county affordable for the people who elected you to lead it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And who's our second speaker? All right, Mr. Bilbrey, you will have 3 minutes, and you may begin.
Thank you, Mr. Whoa. Didn't realize it was going to be that loud. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, members of the Commission, and fellow citizens, my name is Shane Bilbrey, and I am a lifelong resident of Putnam County. I currently live in Cookeville, and I'm originally from Monterey. I come before the Commission to speak in support of the short rail line resolution before you all tonight. It is important for the General Assembly, it is important for the General Assembly to make reoccurring funding for these critical pieces of infrastructure as a priority. However, the lack of reoccurring funding by the General Assembly has been severely insufficient compared to our neighbors. Sorry, I had trouble saying. Compared to our neighbors. While states like Virginia are investing in both passenger rail and freight rail, Tennessee has only done the bare minimum when it comes to investing in rail infrastructure. Currently, there is no direct east-west rail route between Nashville and Knoxville due to a 27-mile gap between Monterey and Crab Orchard. If that gap was filled, it could not only reduce truck traffic on all highways through the increase of freight rail capacity, but it could also reduce the number of cars on our roads through the implementation of safe and reliable passenger train service between Nashville and Knoxville. It is important that we push for more options for our citizens to get around and for our businesses to have more ways to transport their goods, which is by us investing more into both freight and passenger rail. It has been proven that these modes of transportation can reduce roadway maintenance costs due to less wear and tear by cars and semis, saving the taxpayers money. Hopefully someday in the future, I would like to be able to hop on the train here in Cookeville and ride the train down to Knoxville to see the Vols play and not have to worry about sitting in the parking lot that is I-40 on game day. I urge members of the Commission to support this important resolution, and I urge you to continue to press our lawmakers in Nashville to invest more into passenger and freight rail. I'm available to answer any questions you may have about this issue. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 7C, Report of Special Committees. Hearing none. Item D, Other Unfinished Business. Okay, item 8, New Business and Action thereon by the Board. Report of Standing Committees. Planning Committee.
Planning Committee recommends approval of the following equipment to be sold via Internet Public Auction. Solid Waste Department as follows. A 1999 Selco Harris VIN number posted. A motion to approve.
Second. We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion?
Recommends all in favor?
Wait. I'll do that. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion carries. Item B.
Recommends approval of the transfer of the following equipment from the Putnam County Sheriff's Office to the Baxter Police Department. That's a 2015 Ford Taurus, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on item B? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No. Nobody's opposed.
Motion carries. Item C.
Item C recommends approval of the following equipment to be sold via Internet Public Auction for the Sheriff's Office. There are 7 2015 Dodge Chargers, two 2016 Dodge Chargers, a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500, a 2016 Ford Taurus, and a 2011 Ford Crown Victoria, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Planning Committee recommends the approval of the resolution in
Wait,
support.
hold on.
Oh, David's got it.
Commissioner Gentry, did you have a comment you wanted to make on that last item?
Yes, I did, but it was kind of looked over. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome.
It was while the gentleman was talking about the affordable housing down at the old fairgrounds. I had a few questions for him, but we can come back to that later.
Okay. I think those questions were for after the meeting. Is that? Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. Item D, recommends approval for the resolution in support of the Tennessee Shortline Railroad project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I believe we'll probably want a roll call vote on this. This is a resolution going to the state, and they like to see a record of it. So, Mr. Clerk?
You need a roll call?
Yes, please.
Okay. Take your handsets. If you favor the motion, vote yes. If not favor the motion, vote no. Everyone, please vote. Stop right there. All those in, anyone wish to change their vote anywhere? All right, please press confirm for me, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody press confirm. All right. Mr. Interim Chairman, you have 21 voting yes, 1 no, 2 absent, and I declare that motion to have passed.
That is all from the Planning Committee. We are done.
All right. Thank you. Fiscal Review Committee.
Thank you. Item A recommends approval of budget amendments to the county general fund, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Mr. Clerk?
All right, seeing none, take your handsets. If you favor the motion, vote yes. If you're not favor the motion, vote no. Everyone, please vote. Stop right there, please. All votes are in. Anyone wish to change their vote anywhere? Please press confirm now for me, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody press confirm. You have 22 voting yes, 0 no, 2 absent. I declare that motion to have passed.
Thank you. Item B recommends approval of budget amendments to the Capital Projects Fund, and I spoke for the committee chair, so go ahead.
Item B recommends approval of budget amendments to the capital projects fund, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Mr.
All right.
Clerk?
Take your handsets. If you favor the motion, vote yes. If not favor the motion, vote no. Everyone, please vote. Stop right there, please. Hang on. Still got 2 needing to vote. Mr. Williams, Mr. Riddle. All votes are in. Anyone wish to change their vote anywhere? Please now press confirm for me, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody press confirm.
Teresa.
Sharon, you have 22 voting yes, 0 no, 2 absent. When the roll is called, I declare that motion to have passed.
Item C recommends approval of budget amendments to the general purpose school fund, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on this one? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk.
All right, seeing none, take your handsets. If you favor the motion, vote yes. If not favor the motion, vote no. Everyone, please vote. Please stop right there. Hang on. All votes are now in. Anyone wish to change their vote anywhere, please press confirm now for me, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Moss. Mr. Chairman, we have 22 voting yes, 0 no, 2 absent. The roll was called. I declare that motion to have passed. Madam Chair.
Thank you. Item D, recommends resolution authorizing the county mayor to work with financial advisor Raymond James to refinance two bonds possibly, and I so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk.
All right, take your handsets. You favor the motion, vote yes. If you're not favor of the motion, vote no. Everyone, please vote. Please stop right there. Hang on. All votes are now in. Anyone wish to change their vote anywhere? Please press confirm for me now, ladies and gentlemen. You're doing great. Thank you so much. Yes, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Chair, no 22 voting yes, 0 no, 2 absent. When roll is called, I declare that motion to have passed. Madam Chair.
Item E, hear update from the county mayor regarding the old fairground property, the Veterans Administration, and any action that will need to be taken there too.
Thank you, Commissioners. As you well know, over the last 2 or 3 years, we've been waiting on the VA to make a decision on the new clinic that's going to be built in Cookeville. And the property at the fairgrounds, part of it, was under options by 5 different developers that had bid on that project. You also had E2L Realty that had the option on the rest of the fairgrounds. So we've been waiting for a long time to find something out from the VA. I think everyone thought the old fairgrounds property was going to be chosen for that project, but it wasn't. We saw on the government website, SAMS.gov or something like that, where they put the contracts out that they had awarded the contract to a developer for property on Neal Street. It's where the city police station is, then there's a new dentist office, and that property sits kind of behind and to the side of that. So once that happened then, all of those options that the developers have on the fairgrounds, since it wasn't chosen, are become null and void. We've been discussing with E2L Realty, and they sent Mr. Jones a letter on October the 17th, asking because of the delay on the VA waiting to hear if that was going to happen, to extend the option for 90 days to give them time to regroup and to look at other financing and different things on the fairground property with some of the projects they're wanting to do. Let me say first, we're disappointed that the fairgrounds wasn't chosen for the VA project, but the good news is the VA project is coming. We're getting a new 50,000 square foot facility for our veterans, so a lot of them don't have to drive to Murfreesboro and Nashville and be able to come here, not only for the folks in Putnam County, but for all around the region. I think it's going to be a good thing for us, and I'm glad we're getting it. Tonight, with this request from the E2L Real Estate asking for that option to be extended, his option expires October 31st as it currently stands. He has the opportunity to put up several $1,000s to extend that option for another 120 days, or he can exercise the option and pay the $12,450,000. That's the price that was contracted with in the option. So you have a choice to make tonight. In consulting with the County Attorney Jeff Jones, if you don't do anything, the option would expire October 31st, or he can exercise the option and he buys the property for the $12.435 million. Or he could pay the $30,000, I believe it is, or 20, and extend the option. So that's the options that are out there. That's the request of him. You know, we're kind of at a different place than we were 3 years ago or 4 years ago or 5 years ago when we were looking for a new fairgrounds. We got a great piece of property down Tennessee Avenue. We've got about $12 million in grants. State gave us a big grant to help us build the convention center. The state and the feds are looking at giving us that big grant to build the expo center. We were able to go ahead and do a lot of the dirt work with hotel motel tax and excess sales tax funds. I mean, we're at a different place than we were back then, so I think you need to take that in consideration if you make a decision tonight as to what to do. We were looking at that funds from those old fairgrounds to help build the new fairgrounds, and those aren't needed like they were before. And two, you have to look at when we did the appraisal on the old fairgrounds back when it was first contracted out, that's what the value of it was then compared to what the value of it is today. So it's in your hands. I'll answer any questions that you might have. If anybody's got any as far as where we're at, or the county attorney can answer those too.
Do we need a motion in a second for?
Well, the item is to hear from the mayor, so we didn't need a motion to hear from the mayor. We've heard from him. So if we want to have some questions for the mayor, I don't believe we need a motion just to do that. So, Commissioner Dunn, are you first?
Yes. Cancel mine. My questions were answered.
Okay. Who's number?
Mr. Phipps.
Commissioner Phipps.
I request we keep the fairground.
You request, or are you making a motion?
If you, and Jeff, you may all speak to this, if you don't do anything, I think the option automatically takes care of itself, but you can vote if you want to.
Yeah, Mr. Phipps, I'm not sure that at this juncture that we're in a position to say that we want to keep the fairgrounds. I think that's still up to the developer to make that decision. Okay. He's got the ability to exercise the option, as Mayor Porter said, pay the money to extend it. That's what he's trying to avoid doing right now.
Just a question of clarification for you. If it's the will of the body to do nothing and just let the option expire at the end of this month, we don't need any kind of motion whatsoever. Is that correct?
That would be correct, assuming that he doesn't take any action.
Well, that's correct, and he does, yeah. And he has paid for the option up through the end of the month.
Yeah, that assuming no action on his part, that he doesn't exercise the option, or he chooses not to pay the extra money to extend it for 120 days.
But those are two options that we are locked into at this
moment. That's correct.
And we can't really back out of that, so we have to just...
Jonathan, we can't hear you, buddy.
So the answer to your question, Mr. Williams, is that if this commission makes no motion, and the developer takes no action, then the option would expire as of October the 31st.
Thank you. Commissioner Phipps, were you finished?
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Facento.
Thank you.
So you guys were talking in and around my question. So currently the way the option is, and I know we voted to extend it not too long ago.
Right.
There's no way to pull the option off the table right now. He still has the ability to pay the $30,000, get another 120
exactly.
days.
Exactly.
If he does not come forward after that 120 days, our body would have to vote to give him another option.
So, sort of.
Okay.
I mean, the way that it is right now, the option, unless it's extended or exercised, will expire on October the 31st. So assuming that there's no action on the part of the developer, and you guys choose not to give the 90-day extension that's requested without having to pay the extra money, then the option will be done on October the 31st, and the county will simply retain ownership of the property.
Okay.
Does that answer?
If he does pay the $30,000.
If he does pay the $30,000, then it's going to be extended.
Days.
Yeah, it will be extended.
If he doesn't close it within then, it would have to come back in front of us to extend the option again.
Actually, I think that there is another extension of the option, but he has to pay a substantial amount of money. I mean, he's going to have to pay a substantial amount of money to extend it this time. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Gentlemen, we have a request, but some of the folks down here can't hear, so everybody just lean into the mics.
Could we get a little more clarity, on the fact that, so I think we're walking through this, so, we don't need to take any action tonight. There's nothing really to take. It expires on the 31st. If he pays $30,000, he gets another 120 days. At that particular time, you're saying he can keep going After that, the way it's contractually written?
I believe that there is one more extension period.
Do we have a copy of that anywhere that we can reference? Do we?
Yeah, it's in your minutes. Mhm.
It is in here? Okay.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen that? I don't.
We had that agreement.
Yeah, that's been 2.5 years ago.
So does anybody know what the next, after that 120 days, how much he has to pay and how long he gets to keep it after that?
I feel like it was like 50,000 was the next.
Yeah, I think it's 50,000.
But it was only a short period of time, about 60 or 90 days to close the property.
There's also some
The last one
thresholds.
gets real narrow.
There also had some thresholds that have to be met as far as exercising those extensions, as far as development plans, getting people who, to commit to build on the property, things such as that. Okay?
Thank you.
Anything else, Commissioner Facento?
Nope, that answers my question. Thank you.
Okay, I believe Commissioner Randolph is next.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to make a motion that we do not extend this option beyond October 31st. I can too.
That's, Commissioner Randolph, that's probably not necessary because it goes through October 31st right now. So if you don't want to do anything more, then this commission doesn't have to take any action. The request is to extend it without additional payment for 90 days. Does that make sense?
I thought I heard you say that he could exercise, if we did nothing, that he could exercise.
Yeah, but you can't take that off the table now.
We're contractually obligated.
So we don't need a motion?
Commissioner Dunn, yeah.
I'll withdraw my motion.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Terry, or Commissioner Randolph? Okay. Commissioner Moss.
Randy, hang on. Just stay up there.
Yeah,
I wanna
I
make
reckon
sure
so,
that I'm
David.
clear on what you're saying. The man, whoever's got the option right now, has one more or more.
I think
option.
2.
No matter what we do, we can't stop him having from one more option.
No, you entered into an agreement with him 2.5 years ago,
Okay.
which provides for extensions if he pays a substantial amount of money to extend it each time.
So if he keeps paying the amount, 30,000, I think is what I'm hearing, he can do that over and over, or just one more?
At this time, to extend it 120 days from October the 31st, and I think that there's one more after that.
To January, and then he's done, whether
Yeah, if he doesn't,
he gets in or gets out, right?
yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
2 more times.
This time,
plus
and
one
then one
other.
more time, yeah. But that's going to require a substantial amount of money.
Come again, please.
All right. The current option is going to expire on October the 31st. To extend it for another 120 days, and I can't remember if it's 20,000 or 30,000, it will require him to pay that to the county, and that's non-refundable, other than the fact that it would be applied to a purchase price if he exercised the option to purchase the property for the $12.4 million.
Okay.
And then after that, after the 120 days, he's got one more period to extend, and I think that's $50,000. Does that make sense?
So if I understand you right, end of January, whatever that date is, he either buys it or we can stop any more options.
No. He's got one more extension.
So he can go on into
Yeah.
April, something like
And if he exercises, he'll actually have 4 months.
So he's again, that's going to require a substantial amount of money. So that's the kicker.
I'm still not clear.
Why don't we talk after the meeting, Dale? I'll take care of you.
Right there.
The other thing about the option extensions is there's a bunch of stipulations in that extension as to things he has to do, such as getting building plans approved by the city, any rezoning, all kinds of stuff that goes along with that. So it's not just paying the money.
That's right.
There's a bunch of other stipulations that go along with that.
So what is the date if he doesn't exercise his option to buy it, that he can no longer has options?
October 31st, if he doesn't extend his option and pay the extra money, he's done. If he pays his money, goes out 120 days
120 days.
through February. Then if he doesn't extend it, he's done. If he extends it, gets 90 days to finish everything and then be ready to close at the end of that 90 days on the property and buy it.
I got you.
Does that make sense?
Thank you both.
Sorry, I know it's confusing.
Yeah, it is confusing.
Commissioner Andrews.
This may be a moot point, but I think we need to go on record, and I know that if we don't do anything, that's a statement from us. But I think it would be good to have on record, and it may move things along a little faster, or it may delay them. But I sort of think we need to vote on whether we want to extend the option or not. And I think that makes a statement from this body tonight for all to see exactly how we feel about it.
Well, let me rephrase that for you, Commissioner Andrews. You're not in a position to say whether or not you're going to extend the option because the extensions are up to him. You're talking about the 90-day thing. Yeah. That's fine.
That's what I meant to say. I may not have said it, but I think we need to say we either want to do another 90 days or we don't, on record. Or we obviously can do nothing, and it's not on record except for the one we've already signed.
So are you planning to make a motion?
Well,
That's what I was getting ready to do.
yeah. I think I make a motion we extend the option, and we can vote it up or down for 90 days.
That's not.
It's going to happen.
Can't do that.
Can I try a motion?
Commissioner Andrews, you willing to let Commissioner?
You do anything you want to do. It may not be for me, but you can make it.
I understand what he's saying, and let me rephrase the motion. I make a motion that we deny their request to give them an option for free. We have no ability to change their contract.
It's the same motion.
He pays it up. So I make a motion that we deny their request to give them a free option.
For free, yeah.
It's the same motion.
Second.
Okay.
I don't care which way you word it, but I think we need to do something on record, regardless of how we word it.
So can I put one of you down as the motion, and would you like to be the second on that?
Yeah, I'd be the second on that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to not give a free extension of 90 days. Is there any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk will call the roll.
Do you need roll call? They're not spending money.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Mr. Clerk, my request to speak is still up there. Can it get cleared out?
Are we done? Everybody done? All right. Do you want to do a roll call? No matter to me.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Take your handsets if you favor the motion.
Hold up. Will you please clarify what a yes vote means and what a no vote means, because I'm hearing lots of discussion.
If you vote yes, you are agreeing with Commissioner Facento and Commissioner Andrews that we are not going to do a free extension.
For 90 days.
If you vote no, you are open to the free extension. Is everyone clear on that? All right, Mr. Clerk.
All right. Take your handsets. If you favor that, vote yes. If you do not favor it, vote no. Everyone please vote, and please stop right there. All right, all votes are in. Everybody understand where you're at? Wait, don't press confirm yet. Everybody understand where we're at? Everybody okay with the vote? Now press confirm for me, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. All right, Mr. Chairman, you have 22 voting yes, 2 absent. I declare that motion to have passed.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Moving along, item number 3, nominating committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Nominating committee recommends approval of the reappointment of the following judicial commissioners: Eden Hill and James Newell.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion. We have a motion and a second.
There we go. It's waiting for one of them. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Motion passes. Item B.
The The nominating committee recommends approval of the following to fill 3 vacancies on the audit committee for 2-year terms to expire October 2027. Chris Cassidy, Ben Rogers, Kim Bradford. Do I have a motion?
Motion approved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Item C.
Nominating committee recommends approval of the following to fill a vacancy on the delinquent property tax committee term to expire September 2026, and we have Kathy Dunn for that. Do I?
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes.
Okay, that concludes nominating.
Thank you. Item B, report of special committees. Item C, resolutions.
No resolution, Mr. Chair.
Item D, election of notaries.
We have a few. Carla Ayers, Alexander G. Baker, Rhonda M. Bartlett, Mary Catherine Bowling, Vicki Koblenz, Tammy A. Dickens, Jaden Gable, Charles Gibson, Deborah Goodwin, Helen K. Hudson, Cheyenne Livermore, David Matson, Tabitha Mullis, Alex Palisgrove, Paul Tisack, Dawn Reed, Abigail Renner, Sidney Scott, Grayson Smith, Renee Smith, Bo Stout, and finally, Paul White.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Mr. Clerk?
All right, if you take your handsets, just press yes for me. All we're doing is confirming what we've already been taking care of at my office. Now go ahead and press confirm, if you would, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Everybody press confirm. You have 22 voting yes, 0 no, 2 absent. I declare that motion to have passed. Thank you.
Thank you. Other new business, number 1, approval of county officials bond of $100,000 and $50,000 received bond for Brandy Ashburn, clerk and master. Do we have a motion?
Motion.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Item 2, ratification of the county mayor's appointments to serve on the ADA committee, and he has appointed David Matson.
Motion to second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? That motion passes. Announcements and statements. I believe the sheriff asked for a couple of minutes.
So, I want to talk to you just a minute about jail revenue regarding state inmates. Several years ago, the state of Tennessee Corrections Institute came up with a tier program, had tier 1 and tier 2. So if you don't do any programs at all regarding their system, you get a certain rate, a daily rate for state inmates. So in 2022, we done what we needed to do on our end to make sure we got tier 1. So we're tier 1 certified, and so that added another $6 a day per inmate. So I'm glad to report as of this week, we finally reached tier 2, and so that added another $6 a day for our state inmates. That's approximately $330,000 a year that we'll be bringing in revenue. Just want to make you aware of that and commend Major Tim Nash, who is our jail administrator, and his staff, Matt Stennett, others who worked really hard to get this. It was difficult to do, but we're doing a lot of things right in the jail to make sure we get it done. And so we're the third county in the state to reach tier 2. So proud of that. Just wanted to bring that to your attention. Thank you.
Sheriff, did you mean extra?
Excuse me.
You meant 330 extra.
330 extra, yes, yes. Just the $6 will bring, yeah, approximately that, based on the number of average inmates that we keep for the state. Yeah. Any more questions? Thank you.
Thank you. Any other announcements? Commissioner Gentry?
Yes, I'd like to go back and talk to this gentleman about 2 minutes on this affordable housing.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand what you said.
I said, I'd like to go back and spend about 2 minutes on that gentleman on that affordable housing.
Okay.
I didn't get to talk to him.
Okay.
Sir, would you please come to the podium?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Good evening. I'm David Gentry. I'm glad you came up. What I'd like to ask you, what kind of homes were you planning on building there? Apartments or homes or what?
Me personally, I'm not planning on building any homes there, but I think we really need to consider some high-density housing options given the nature of the situation. Okay. So I think apartments might be pretty suitable, yeah.
Okay. If it's housing, do you know what it would be a square foot selling it?
Would I know?
Are you selling or renting?
Again, I'm not personally a developer, so I don't have any particular numbers. I know that the chair, Mr. Cassidy, was on the radio last night talking about some developments they were doing, clocking in at about 230 per square foot to build.
Okay. Well, I'd like to have more information before we make a decision on that.
Of course, yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Are there any other announcements or statements? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Signify by leaving.
Thank you for bringing your handsets over, please. I appreciate it very much. Thanks.